is the best margarita on the Paradise?
We're gonna find out. Come with us today as we try a drink from every bar aboard Margaritaville at Sea Paradise.
In some bars, multiple drinks. All of that and more drinks today on This Happy Place. It's a color. Thank you. Both of them, slightly weird colors.
I love it.
I started with the greenest drink of all time that is so Margaritaville. This is called the Under the Palm Tree. It is Margaritaville rum, Margaritaville silver tequila, Wheatley vodka, melon liqueur, and Sprite. So it's alcohol, Sprite. And it is Hulk Green. Number one, not a margarita. I already failed the first attempt, but we have plenty more tries.
Well, hold on. I think if there's tequila and citrus, it's a margarita.
Okay, here's the thing. The sip at the top was very watery. The second sip I just took was pucker, like sweet, sour. I think the melon liqueur really, really comes out. I think it's a really good drink, a really tropical drink, but like you need to like sour a little bit because there's definitely that melon sour. And you have to like alcohol too because there's 4 of them. But I think it's a pretty good drink and it's a good way to start the cruise. It feels really tropical and I'm ready to sail to the Bahamas.
And since we started our day at 4 a.m. and I haven't had my midday coffee yet, I decided to go with the Second Wind. Second Wind has Patron Añejo tequila in it, Patron XO Cafe, cinnamon syrup, and espresso. And it comes with espresso beans on the top that I'm probably just gonna chew up when I'm done. Whoa.
I can't wait to try that one.
I'm in a different place right now.
Does it taste good?
It tastes really good. I was worried, I was afraid that the cinnamon syrup was gonna make it kind of like a fireball or big red gum. It's not. It is so subtle, but it's like floral cinnamon. And like a little bit sweet. Oh.
Just what the doctor ordered?
With a little rum chata, this would be like a milkshake.
Ooh.
Oh, but it's so good as it is. Oh my goodness.
Not a margarita.
Again, there's tequila in it, and I think some would argue that espresso is a citrus fruit.
Get out. What would you rate it out of 10?
9, easy.
Oh,
this
wow.
is a 9 out of 10. Yeah, for sure. This is great.
I'm gonna call mine a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, the Hulk Green is like a little bit, it makes it look a little bit fake.
Yeah.
This is just espresso, liquor, cinnamon syrup.
Nice.
I'm gonna put a hurting on these when we're here. This is great.
Next up, we're hitting the 5 o'clock somewhere bar, which you can access 2 ways. You can go through the buffet. That's how you're gonna get to Cheeseburger in Paradise. Or if you go up to like the 12-volt adult only area, you can find stairs that'll get you down to this back area too. But I went with the beach water. So I would consider this one a margarita. It is Margaritaville, glass mango tequila, club soda, and lime. So it's about as basic as you can get, but I think it's gonna be refreshing. Let's try this one out. I think beach water is the perfect name for this.
Does it feel refreshing?
It's really refreshing. It's not overwhelming. It's not too sweet. The club soda really kind of cuts through all of anything strong. It's really nice. I love bubbles. I don't drink soda, but I drink a ton of sparkling water. And this is perfect for me, I think. Ooh.
We may have found your go-to margarita.
That's so nice. And as a mango lover, yeah, this one's pretty good. For me, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I think it could maybe use a tiny bit more lime. I would stick my fingers in here and just squeeze more lime juice in it, but like...
Not on camera.
No, and not in... It's still sick season a little bit, so I'm not really willing to do that. But I think... Oh, this is definitely topped my last drink. but oh, I'm gonna enjoy this one so much.
I got beer because I'm a sissy. I had that first cocktail and I was like, oh, I'm gonna put a hurting on these. And then 30 minutes later, I was like, I can't feel my teeth. So I'm having beer because honestly, this is more my speed and more my style.
You don't have to rate it.
And it's a 10 out of 10, as it is every time.
Okay, we haven't left 5 o'clock Somewhere Bar yet because we like it here. But Jake went and ordered me a drink. That is the Rosé Rita. That is Hampton Water Rosé, Patron Silver Tequila, lemon, lime, and simple syrup.
What do you think?
I stuck my nose in it.
How does it smell?
How does it feel? It doesn't smell like much. Let's try it. Okay, more classic margarita. It's weird. Like, it tastes like a margarita, but there is like this that I can't explain.
Hold on, wait. I missed the hand gesture. Yeah.
It's like, which I think is the rosé. But like, if you hand it to me and you're like, what is different about this? I wouldn't say it's rosé. I don't know. It almost just like cuts the tequila a little bit. I think it's a very good cocktail. I like the beach water better, but I think this is really nice. If you don't like more sour margaritas, if you don't love the liminess of a margarita, this is a really good option.
All right.
Ta-da!
Ta-da, we did it. I went with Tranquil Waters. And I have to say, anytime I've ever seen water look this color, it has not been all that tranquil, but there is blue curacao in it, and I think that's the color that's supposed to shine through. But there's also vodka, mango juice, and pineapple juice, and I think that kind of turns it a nice oceany green color. This is their version of a classic vodka beach drink. Like, anytime there's mango and pineapple mixed together, you can put tequila, vodka in it, whatever, but a splash of blue curacao makes it tropical. That's exactly what's happened here. If you're looking for like the, give me a tropical drink, this is it. If there was coconut rum in here, it would be...
I have to point out, still not a margarita.
I don't know if you know this, don't tell Taylor, but I'm not a huge fan of margarita. My catchphrase is I got beer. I know, where did I pull this can from? My catchphrase is I got beer, not I got margarita. But this is a perfectly agreeable tropical drink that you need to try when you're on board.
We made our way to Hemisphere Dancer Craft Spirits. We had to try this on the first night. You're gonna find a really unique, more advanced menu here. And I had to get the Mile High, which is one of the smoked drinks that you can find here. And this has Woodford Reserve Bourbon, black cherry syrup, sweet vermouth, orange bitters, and smoke, of course. He did a whole show for us making this drink. He said it's sweeter, a take on a Manhattan, but a little bit sweeter with bourbon. So let's try it. I'm not like a bourbon drinker, but I had to get it. It's the classic.
You might be about to be a bourbon drinker.
Incredibly smooth. I'm glad I got this one because I don't think Jake would like this. It is very cherry forward. So if you don't like cherry flavor, but it's not cough medicine cherry, it is smooth cherry with the tiniest bits of smoke flavor. Oh, that's really nice. So incredibly drinkable, like dangerously so. I'm not a bourbon expert. I can't tell you if this is like the best bourbon drink in the world, but though not a margarita, I think you have to come here and you will see this place again later in this video because there are many drinks on this menu we want to try. And as you can see right now, it's pretty chill. It's, let's see, 10 to 6 on the first night. This bar, when we're sailing at the end of March, this is only the 4th cruise that this bar is operating, so we're really excited.
I went with jet lag.
It's called jet lag.
Jet lag. This is my second espresso-based drink of the day, 1800 tequila, and it's also got espresso, Kahlua, and Di Serrano Amaretto, which I love. Di Serrano. That is...
Don't forget the burnt cinnamon.
Oh yeah. the super fun burnt cinnamon on the top, like making little puffs of fire as it goes in and everything. It's just such a show to see this drink being made. And Emerson aboard the ship is here to teach everybody at this particular bar how it's done. He actually opened this bar on the Islander and is here to make sure it goes smooth on Paradise. So if you're sailing anytime soon, stop back and see Emerson. He will do things right for you.
How's the drink?
I feel transported to a different place. This is...
If you don't know this, Jake loves fancy cocktails.
I don't know if I've had a cocktail like that ever. That is really unique.
Yeah, the burnt cinnamon gives some flavor as well.
It burns my tongue a little bit because of the cinnamon, not because of the liquor in it or anything. Any flavor of liquor disappears completely, and it is just a whole flavor experience all on its own. The burnt cinnamon definitely does something special to it. That's great.
Okay, we have to swap.
Yeah.
I think we have to give this a 10 out of 10.
This is a 10.
It's not margaritas, but this is something you have to come and do if you you want interesting flavors. Isn't that so good?
It's good, and I hate bourbon.
It's so
Hate
good.
bourbon, but I would drink that whole thing.
It's incredibly smooth. Yeah. This is an incredible addition to the ship.
Very glad this is here, and
Me
you
too.
will be too.
Yeah, for sure.
Stefan has made me a Clover Club that I'm going to take to dinner because we have 8 minutes to get there.
We're fine.
It's like right over there. This reminds me of sherbet. You need to
Of
try
the
this.
rainbow variety?
No,
Lime.
of the red variety.
Oh,
Why? What color is it?
it's red.
My color blindness is hitting really hard right now.
Did we find our new favorite place?
This might be my new happy place.
There you go. I love it.
This is great. Well, having finished brunch and our first set of drinks there for the day, we're starting off the second round from 12 Volt Bar. That is the bar in the very aft of the ship near the adult-only pool area. I got a 12 Volt Margarita. I actually went with Margarita this time around. It has Paradora Silver Tequila, jalapeno, strawberry lime. It's a pretty simple margarita and a really, really pretty color. I have a feeling all of the syrup is at the bottom. The top is mostly jalapeno. I get a nice bit of heat on my tongue, but it's otherwise tart, sweet, and tastes like a lovely margarita. Oh yeah, there is some heat that builds for sure.
Woo! And as Dave said, though not our first drinks of the day, because he had a Bloody Mary and I had a mimosa with brunch, which will be in our eating all of the foods on the ship video. We'll link that down below if you want to check it out. I also got a really lovely pink drink. This is the Sailing South. It is Grey Goose, mint, pineapple, chipotle syrup, pineapple, lime, and grenadine. Lots of muddling and flavors going on in this one, so let's try that. More complex tropical drink. You get the mint for sure, and there's a little bit of bitter, which I think is from the chipotle syrup. This is a nice drink. It's mojito-esque, I will say. I think that's what they're going for, but like a little more fruity than minty. Yeah, I would give this one, I'm gonna give this 7 out of 10.
Oh, you've been giving a lot of 7s.
I know, not a margarita, but that's okay. We came to Side Sushi for lunch, and they had a unique drink menu, which means they have their own bar, right?
I think technically that means we have to get drinks here.
So I got the Farside Margarita. Are you proud of me? I'm proud of me. And really, all it is tequila, lime, and yuzu. Let's try it.
So descriptive.
Well, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, like, this is phenomenal. But, like, yuzu is just citrus, so it tastes just like a margarita. Like, it is a margarita through and through. It's a good margarita, but there's nothing special about it. So maybe don't get that one here. Get something a little bit more unique. I thought I was being unique, and I'm not. But a really top-notch margarita.
And I went with something a little less traditional. I went with the geisha, which is this deep red color. It is sky vodka, raspberry liqueur, cranberry, lemon, and ginger. Wow. That is super sweet. It is like a piece of candy, but it's got this like smooth mouthfeel thing going on. I don't know from what, and like a little bit of from the ginger. It's really an interesting, definitely unique cocktail you're not really going to find anywhere else on board.
So get that, not the margarita.
Not the margarita.
That tastes like margarita. At Keys on the Water, the bar in the very, very act of the ship, I got the Key West Pie. This is absolute vanilla vodka, key lime syrup, lime, and a graham cracker rim. It's a pie and a drink. So let's hit that. It's not super sweet. It's the lime syrup, I think, really shines through. But there's the vanilla from the vodka too. It's a really nice little fancier drink. Not as sweet as a lot of cocktails we've been having.
I went with an Amalfi Spritz. I was feeling a little like I needed something refreshing and sort of lighter. So I figured something in the Spritz category would suit that for me. The Amalfi Spritz has limoncello, fresh lemons, which you can definitely see all the lemons in there. That's great, love it. It's also got Prosecco and club soda, so nice and bubbly and fun. Oh yeah. To the tune of the chicken dance in the background, I feel enlightened and refreshed. It's really good. It is very lemony. I like limoncello though. I love that flavor, but the fresh lemons and the club soda really just make it so bright. That, like, I want to sit by a pool and drink that.
What are you gonna rate that?
I'll give it a solid 8.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's really good.
The next bar we crossed off the list, and actually the final unique one on the Paradise, was Euphoria. I got a watermelon wave, which had citrus vodka, watermelon puree, and lemonade. This was incredibly refreshing and not too sweet. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10, and it easily became one of my favorites. Jake got a Blackberry Breeze. It was made with Buffalo Trace bourbon, mint, blackberry puree, fresh lemon, orange bitters, and club soda. Even though he's not a huge bourbon drinker, he still really enjoyed it. He did think it was quite refined and didn't think he was refined enough to appreciate it though. And it ended up with a 7 out of 10.
Captain's Margarita
And now all
toast.
of our heads of departments and our senior committee officers will make our way to the back of the lounge. You can come
That's
down
some
for
warm
meet and
margarita.
greet, photo moments, of course, as
Whoa.
we continue to enjoy.
We made it back to Hemisphere Dancer by the theater because it's a really special bar.
Yeah, there's really some very special drinks being created. I mean, there's special drinks on the menu, but the folks here are so knowledgeable and capable. You can just say, this is what I'm feeling, and they can make you something that is to that taste, and that's really something special.
Probably our last drink of the cruise, we had to come back to Hemisphere Dancer because we really, really enjoyed this bar. Jake showed you his like unique drink, and I got the excess baggage, which is Bacardi Reserva Ocho rum, Flor de Cana 4-year rum, roasted pineapple, lime juice, agave nectar, and coconut foam.
Yeah, are you a big fan?
It's really a pineapple-y drink. But like that coconut on the top.
Nobody knew what it was.
No one is here. This bar has been open for nearly an hour. Come to Hemisphere Dancer. This is like such a fun, unique location. You can't miss it.
So is he like a legend in your country?
Hello.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Well, there you have it. We have tried every bar. Shh. We didn't go to the nightclub.
No,
You
and
don't-
we're not going to.
No.
You want a recreation of what that would look like? Just us wasting drinks, sleeping in a nightclub. You
We're
don't need to see that.
100% too old to go to a nightclub.
Not our scene. But all these other bars,
Do you have a favorite drink?
a favorite drink?
Yes.
Oh, pick one of the ones that Emerson or Stefan made for us at Hemisphere. Those were elevated.
Yeah, definitely the Mile High, which was a bourbon drink. I don't drink bourbon, and it was like amazing. Also, what was it called? It was like Cool Water or something. It was the coconut-based drink up at 5 o'clock somewhere. I'll put it in here.
Yeah, we
You'll
took
know.
pictures of the menu. Yeah. But,
I've been thinking about that one.
oh, Tranquil Water, wasn't it?
Something
Tranquil
like that.
Sea. Oh yeah, that one was like
Yeah.
refreshing, still kind
Yeah.
of tropically. That was a good one.
I've been thinking about that one, so that's saying something. But all in all, consider getting the drink package if you like a good cocktail on your next Margaritaville at Sea Paradise cruise, because we are not drink package people, but we make it worth it on this ship for some reason.
We really do, especially since it's changing.
Yeah.
Up to this point, you have been able to buy a drink package. One person in our stateroom, doesn't matter. You get 10 drinks on the drink package. That is going away, and they're going the direction of all the other cruise lines, starting in
Now, probably
now,
when this
basically,
video
by the
comes
time
out.
you're seeing this.
Yeah.
Now, when you purchase a drink package, everybody in your stateroom has to have one, just like most of the other cruise lines, and you get up to 15 drinks a day, and it's something like, what is it, like $68-ish
Yeah.
a person per day, which is still a great value.
Yeah.
I think it's very easy to make that drink package worth it here, especially with places like Hemisphere onboard, where they're making some top-notch cocktails.
We hope you've enjoyed watching this video. We've enjoyed making it.
Sure have.
Make sure you are subscribed. We will have cruising content coming out in the future, but it's basically summer, and that means, for us, theme parks.
Yeah, time to get back on some coasters and take a little break ourselves. We're going to give ourselves some time to have our own little journey at home with our family for a while, but don't worry, we're still going to bring you some adventures, and we'll take you along whenever we do go out. So stay tuned.
So thanks so much for watching, and until the next time you join us, we can't wait to have you. Stay magical. Bye.
We're going to find out. Come along with us as we try every single beverage establishment. Can I say
I thought
bar?
you were going to say every single margarita, and I was like, oh
Oh,
boy.
no. Here, do it again. Spit it all out. All right.
It is Hampton Water Rosé, Patron Silver Tequila, Patron.
Yeehaw!
We came to far out sushi. Sushi? We came to far out sushi.
I need to bolt these chairs down.
Yeah,
I almost just fell my ass out of these chairs.
I definitely think if we're getting nitpicky. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold it together. One more. We have one more outro. One more.